Ladies and gentlemen, Eva Luna. How are you, Eva?
Hi everyone, I'm doing well, thank you.
Where does this Eva Luna come from?
I came from the jungle.
From the jungle?
Yes,
From the jungle?
yes, from the jungle.
Really?
Yeah,
You came from the jungle and you went to New York to model?
yeah, I mean, it took me some years, but I went to New York.
How did you get into modeling?
Well, I was in school. I wanted to do acting. That's my main goal, of course. I went to school, and well, I met some people, photographers. I networked, so they told me, "Oh, you're photogenic. You should do modeling." I was like, I don't know about it. So it took me a couple of months, and I contacted a photographer, and then I started. He took pictures. I liked the way I looked on them, so it was good. And well, I made a model, made him page, and one photographer, the first photographer I ever had, he goes, "You should make one." So well, I didn't know how to make one. I was like, "What?" So I gave him told him that I wanna make one. So he told me how to do it. So well, I opened one, waited, and then I uploaded pictures, and I started talking to people. Photographers contacted me, and I started doing photo shoots, and I didn't know how to pose actually, but they showed me how to do it. It took me quite a long time, but after a while I got comfortable in front of the camera, and I went from there. And I moved to New York because I was in Chicago before that. So yeah.
And how long have you been in New York?
I moved April 1st, 2014. That means April 1st, 2015 will be a year. I mean, yeah, I am a year already, so.
And do you love New York too?
Oh, New York is the best city in the world. It's big, but I love New York.
So is the jungle. The jungle is big too.
Yeah, the jungle is okay to go to get away from the city for a while, but to live, because there is no future in there.
How do you survive in a jungle?
Well, my mom, she used to cook on the fire. These mud pots and plates we used to eat on the floor. And I remember she was cooking. The only thing I like about the country was caldo de gallina. It was so good. Chicken soup. And I love it. My mom didn't know. No. When they did like sheep, I didn't like it, but I had to eat it because we didn't have anything else to eat in the jungle. And the stores, like if we wanted to get food, we had to get in the bus, and it was 2 hours away from the city to get food, get rice, whatever. So my mom, she used to plant plants like corn, beans, a lot of vegetables, stuff like that. And she used to cook and feed me, and go to school. I walk 2 hours every day, Monday through Friday. It was a nightmare, but I got used to it after a while. In first grade, it wasn't fun because I had to walk and walk. And the dogs, those when they bark at you, and one dog bit my leg, which I have a scar here. I couldn't go to school for 2 weeks because I couldn't walk. I just saw the blood coming off, and my mom was mad, but it wasn't my fault. The dog just bit me. I was like, I think 8 years old, but I got over. Pain went away. And yeah, jungle life is not easy, but.
And is New York anything like the jungle?
No, not at all. It is a big city, full of opportunities, full of dreams for people who wanna go after them, and it takes time to network, meet people. It's not easy, of course. Nothing good is easy, but it was hard for me in the beginning, and I'm still striving to achieve my dreams. My main dream is acting. I want to make horror movies, drama movies, and action. That's my favorite ones.
So
Films.
you have a coming up play, or what is it with HBO, you said?
Yeah, it's something for independent film, but they work for HBO, so I'm waiting to see. It takes a long time, but I don't want to say anything before it comes, but
Okay.
I know it will happen. But I'm just being patient, Everything takes time, so yeah.
So you are actually a professional model.
Yeah, In New York, of course. I do that for a living, full time.
For a living, full time.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I met so many nice, beautiful artists in the field, photographers, painters, filmmakers, you know, the low indie independent films. I've done a few of them. I played the victim, mostly of them, actually. I think I have a victim's face, that's why people just put me victim. But anyways, I'm happy to do it. And yeah, I love being on set for film, and I enjoy my photo shoots, such as body paint, fine art, black and white, stuff like that. And when painters, they paint me, I have to pose for 3 hours, 2 hours, depending how long the project takes place. Yeah, so it is a little bit hard, but knowing how to market myself, it was hard, but now it's getting easier, but it's still hard because models, we always looking for paid work. We have to be always in the email, Model Mayhem, and the sites we have online.
And travel?
Oh yeah, of course, when I have the opportunity to travel, it's amazing because I get my flight paid and hotel accommodations. It's good because I'm traveling to new places and I get to meet new people, new places. It's so beautiful. I love traveling. I love meeting new places, exploring the world. And I mean, one of my goals is when I get older than I am already, I want to travel to Paris, London, all Europe, Asia, all over the world, actually.
By the way, how old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
That's not old.
Well, sometimes I feel I live in a young body, but my mind is older than that.
You mean you have good judgment?
Yes, exactly. Good judgment. You got that right. When I arrived to the airport, I felt so peaceful. It's like my stress was gone from New York. Yeah, and I'm having a great time in Puerto Rico, and this is my first time here. I feel like I'm back home because I'm from a Latino country.